Hey, peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Money Codes. This is Joel here to give you today's Money Code fix. And on today's episode, as you can see on the screen, I want to go over a credit union called Signature Federal Credit Union. Over the past several weeks, I went over SECU, I went over FNBO, did several videos on Navy Federal Credit Union. I've been kind of picking out and choosing different credit unions and different banks and how these institutions can help you on your credit building journey, or if you have solid credit, the products that you can use to leverage, to build businesses, to get personal loans, whatever your goal is. So let's jump right in and let's see what Signature Federal Credit Union has to offer. So right off the bat, this is not a geographic restrictive credit union. So you do not have to live in a certain city or a certain state to use this credit union. If you're anywhere in the US, you can go ahead and you can apply. So Signature Federal Credit Union, they made the sign-up process very simple. You can see here, if you click on our story, join us, it's going to send you over to another page. You're going to hit new member account. You're going to see that there is personal, business, as well as the youth account. And I'm going to touch on the differences just a little bit later on. So once you get on this page, you're going to notice that they're going to ask you a lot of the similar questions that you've seen if you try to join any other credit union. Most times, a credit union is going to ask you to donate $5, $10, sometimes even more, to a nonprofit organization in order to get access to their credit union. For Signature, you don't have to do that. They make it a little bit easier. So you can see here, and the last one, this is what most people are going to select. It says, still need another way to join. By selecting this option, Signature FCU will enroll you into the American Consumer Council, the ACC, at no cost to you, therefore making you eligible for membership. So when I went ahead and joined, I clicked this option right here. As you can see, as we scroll down, they're going to ask you, they're going to give you the option, which products do you want to sign up for? Now, you must have a savings account and you must have a minimum deposit of $5. You're going to have to pay $5 in order to gain access to this credit union. So very easy. You're going to click here and you can see right here, it says the share savings has been added to your selected products. If that's the only thing that you want, you can click that. Otherwise, you can go down. You can see the standard checking, the legacy checking, the high yield checking, where you can earn an APY on your balance. We're not going to go over that right now. I'm just basically quickly showing you the sign up process because I haven't seen any other video or anyone else actually show you how to actually join these credit unions. Right below it, you can go ahead and just fill out this questionnaire. Are you interested in applying for the Visa card? You can just fill out all this information. You want to hit continue. They're going to ask you to upload your ID as well as 2 proofs of your personal address. And after you pay that $5 funding fee, that's pretty much it. Expect to wait at least 5 to 7 business days to get that official confirmation that you have been approved. All right, so boom, I'm on the home page. If we go over to the product sub-tab, they offer that savings account, which we just signed up for. Remember that $5 that we had to fund in order to sign up for this credit union. And as you can see, once we click checking, you can see here they offer a standard checking, a legacy checking, and a high yield. With the high yield checking account, you can earn APY. With the student checking as well as the youth account, if you scroll down just a little bit more, if you have a child that is in school and you are taking at least 12 credit hours, every A that you have on your report card, if you submit that over to Signature Federal, they're going to give you a $5 credit for that. So I thought that was pretty cool. I do like seeing credit unions offer some sort of incentive or offer something that's a little bit different than you would see from a typical bank or a typical credit union. Now let's jump over to the personal loans and lines of credit. If we jump over to this tab, you can get up to $50,000 on their personal loans. They have express money lines of credit that goes up to $25,000. So why would you need a line of credit? They give you a few examples here at the bottom: home repairs, education, debt consolidation, a wedding and vacation. So if you have a wedding coming up, you need $10,000, they can provide that for you. As you pay down that line of credit that they extend you, that money is going to be available for you again to use for anything else that you may need. So if you don't want to put that $10,000 expense on, let's say, a credit card, which some people may not have that available to them, which will plummet your credit, you can use their express money line of credit as an alternative. The share and certificate secure loan. If you watched my Navy Federal Shared Secure Loan video, I highly recommend that you watch that. I'm going to link that above. After you watch this video, check out that video if you haven't seen it already. But I actually break down from A to Z how these shared secure loans or these pledge loans on the Navy Federal side, how you're able to put up your own money create another trade line added onto your credit profile to make your credit look even better. Now, why would you need something like this? A lot of people who are in the middle of trying to get their credit back where it needs to be, sometimes they use things like Self or Credit Strong. These are products that I have used in the past. They are solid products. However, the downside with those products is once you use Self, you're going to get that payment history, but you're not going to be able to go to Self and say, hey, Self, I just paid off this loan. Now, can you give me a $10,000 line of credit, or can you not give me a $10,000 unsecured credit card? Those products have their place. They do help your credit. However, if you do something like with Signature Federal Credit Union and you get yourself a shared secure loan, or if you go to Navy Federal and you get yourself a pledge loan, you can get the same benefit, which is adding another primary trade line to your credit profile. You pay it down, you can do it over and over and over again, and you're building the internal data points with this bank. That way, in 6 months or a year from now, when you go back to Signature and you ask for a $20,000 loan or you ask for a credit line, they're going to see that you have been doing things with them, you've built a relationship. And lastly, they offer a fast cash loan, which is like an alternative to Title Loan or Title Max or any one of those type of companies. These type of loans are relatively small. You can see here from $200 up to $1,000. You're going to have to pay a $20 application fee. These aren't big loans. These are just something if a last minute emergency comes up, you built a great relationship with Signature, you go ahead and you pay that $20 application fee, and then they'll give you $200, $500, $1,000 without pulling your credit. You still have to meet certain requirements. You have to be enrolled in their direct deposit for 2 consecutive payrolls. You can only have 1 fast cash loan at a time, and you can only have 3 fast cash loans during a 6-month period. So now enough of the loans, let's check out their credit card products. So right off the bat, the Visa Signature is going to be their premier credit card. This right here is going to be the best credit card that they offer. With this card, you can earn 2 points or 2% cash back on everything, everywhere. So you have the choice of whether you want to earn 2 points or 2% cash back on your purchases. On all of their cards, they're going to offer you no annual fee, no balance transfer fee, no cash advance fee, and no foreign transaction fee, which is similar to Navy Federal. So this card right here has no preset limit. If you are a member of American Express, you should be familiar with this concept. There is technically no hard cap limit. So depending on how strong your credit profile is, you could put potentially quite a lot of spend on this card. And the APR is going to start from 8.7 and above. Next is the Platinum card. Now this card does have a set spending limit, which is going to be up to $25,000. With the Platinum card, you're going to earn 1 reward point per dollar spent. And once again, no annual fees, balance transfer fees, cash advance fees, or foreign fees. And this card is going to be starting at 8.9%. Now, one thing I do like about Signature, their cards, they don't have tons as far as like sign-up bonuses, introductory rates. But I am noticing on quite a few of their cards, their starting APR is very, very competitive. So if you're not really looking for an introductory sign-up bonus or an introductory balance transfer APR, you just want a solid spending limit as well as a very competitive APR. If that describes you, this is the credit union you probably should have on your radar. The next is the Visa Gold. This one is going to be starting at 10.9 APR. Credit lines, you can see now they're starting to diminish as we go down. Credit lines are going to be going from $500 up to $15,000. 1% cash rebate, and once again, none of those fees. The Visa Classic, this is going to be starting at 11.9. So as you can see, as we go down on the tier list, the APR is going to go up. So the better the card, the better the potential APR. The worse the card, the higher the APR. This one right here, the credit line is going to start from $500 to $10,000. Once again, no fees. First Start Visa, this is going to be the credit building card. So if you're somebody that's you still have work to do, you still are disputing some item, you're still trying to get your credit profile where it needs to be, this is the card that you probably need to look at. The APR is going to be starting at 10.9, and the limits is going to be between $250 up to $1,000. So you're not going to get crazy amount of spending limit when it comes to these starter cards. This card right here is strictly to help build your credit. And then lastly, we have the Shared Secured Visa, $500 minimum deposit, starting at 11.9 APR. This one, no cash back, no rewards, unlike, let's say, like a Discover It or the End Rewards from Navy Federal or any of the other secured cards that I've reviewed on this channel. However, with this card, you have the option for them to have that balance advanced to you that you pay back over time. So you need to put down a $500 minimum deposit in order to secure this credit card. With Signature Federal, you have the option for them to front you that money and then you can pay that back down. So for those that are on a tight budget, put on your radar. This is another option for you. All right, so that is it. This is an overview of Signature Federal Credit Union. Just know the final data point. Just know that they will be pulling from your Equifax credit reports. And also, before I forget, a hard inquiry is going to last for 60 days with Signature. So what do I mean by that? If you apply for a credit card today, they're going to pull a hard inquiry from Equifax. But if it's your intention to apply for a personal loan or a credit line or anything else, within 60 days, they're going to be able to piggyback off that initial hard inquiry. That way you can end up with multiple credit products off of one hard inquiry. So as I said in my previous video, make sure you are doing your due diligence. Do your homework on the credit card products, on the loans. Try to see if you can time your applications. That way you can walk away with several credit products with just one inquiry hitting your credit profile. So that's pretty much it. Let me know if you are a member of Signature Federal. I am a member. I have not applied for any of their credit cards yet. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know some additional data points. If you are a member, if you are thinking about becoming a member of Signature. And aside from that, I'm going to check you out in the next video. Peace.